I disagree with that characterization.
Well, I think the American people look at it like it's a classic situation of the fox guarding the hen house. If the FBI is charged with investigating espionage, economic espionage by companies controlled by the Chinese Communist Party, and you are the director of the FBI, you've got a conflict of interest.
Sir, I would just show if there's any intimation that I'm
Why are you holding on to this stock?
It wasn't a decision I made.
And it's valued at up to $5 million as of when you last reported, correct? $5 million in stock?
No, I don't follow it.
You don't follow it, but you're still making money off of it.
I don't have any money off of anything.
Well,
what I have done...
Trump's trade policies directly impact the value of that Chinese stock. Won't you agree with that?
Which trade policy? I'm not a trade expert.
Okay, all right.
But I want to tell you this.
Crazy on me today. Let me ask you this question. Why are you hiding pedophiles? Why are you shielding pedophiles? Why are you protecting pedophiles?
That is maybe the most offensive thing you could say to me, given the numbers.
Well, you have not released
given the
Epstein
numbers
files
of pedophiles.
You are aware of the Epstein
arrested.
client list that was published in the 18,000.
Time the gentleman has expired. The gentleman yields back.
Can you answer the question?
Can I just respond?
Of course, the gentleman can answer the question.
Since I took over the FBI, there has been a 33% increase.
Sir, all of that started under Christopher
Your
Wray.
time is done.
No, it didn't.
The witness gets to
All of
answer
that
the question,
started
and then we'll go to our next.
previous, FBI director, sir, and you're coming in here trying to take credit for something that a previous director instituted and largely brought to conclusion.
I take
I
no
think it's
credit.
pretty clear that
offensive.
the director
It's offensive.
has numbers are so
incorrect
much better
also.
than the previous director.
But the moment he was pressed on his financial holdings, everything changed. The congressman named a company Elite Depot, a quiet corporate-sounding name most Americans have never heard of. Yet behind that name sits one of the most controversial brands on the planet, Shein, the Chinese-founded fast fashion empire accused of stealing designs, evading taxes and manipulating global markets. And in that moment it was revealed that Patel, the man responsible for investigating foreign threats, personally owned stock valued at up to $5 million connected to that company. He didn't deny it. He said it had all been cleared by ethics officials at the Department of Justice. Legal, yes. But the tension in the room said something different. Because what's legal isn't always what's right, and what's technically allowed can still destroy public confidence. The congressman wasn't just asking a question about finance, he was asking who the FBI director really works for, the American people, or his portfolio. The moment that question hit, the tone shifted. It wasn't a hearing anymore, it was an interrogation. Patel tried to explain. He said the DOJ had reviewed everything during his confirmation process, that his holdings were vetted, and certain stocks were approved for retention, but every answer seemed to pull him deeper. You still hold that stock though, Johnson pressed. It's worth up to $5 million. The air thickened. Patel hesitated again. He said he didn't follow its value, didn't monitor the markets, didn't make money off of it. Yet the numbers didn't lie. The stock had skyrocketed under policies that directly intersected with his agency's work. That's when the congressman delivered the blow. You're putting your own financial security over the nation's security. For a moment even Patel's confident posture broke. He disagreed with the accusation, but the damage was done.